All right, my darlings. Hello, it's Michaela. So, I want to say many things today. One of them is that we are going to be having an open house here at Still Point on Sunday, April 12th, between 2 and 5. And the purpose of that is to officially launch USANA's presence at Still Point. And the reason why is because most people come here for assistance with their health, and typically something will trigger that. However, tightness or weakness is not the full picture for most people. So there's been more talk about overall health support, which is why USANA is here. And so at any rate, that Sunday we'll be here showcasing some of their offerings, as well as some products that are going to be involved in something called a 6-week reset challenge, which is going to be happening in a month, the week of April 27th or the 28th, which is a Monday. Okay, so that will be the main thrust, and there will be lots of information and talking about what I am about to talk about. So I invite you to both of these things. So basically, the heading for this topic, this time today, is sugar burner or fat burner. So there's an option. I didn't know that. I didn't know that until recently, frankly. So there's two sources of fuel that our bodies can pull from. So it's either going to be sugar or fat. Sugar is easily accessed. Sugar is available in limited quantities, however. How do you know that if you're a sugar burner? Sugar burners need to eat every couple hours. They tend to be irritable when they don't eat. They might feel foggy brain-wise. They may have night sweats. They may need to eat before they go to bed. They may need to drink coffee when they get up because they can't even function. They may be ravenous when they wake up. They also may crave sugar like nobody's business. They may not be able to turn down that cupcake. As well as having more fat on their frame and inflammation in their body, okay? Versus a fat burner, which can go for, or who can go for at least 4 to 5 hours without eating. Fat burners tend to have more stable moods. They tend to sleep soundly through the night. They have more energy in general. They maybe not be hungry in the morning. They can do without coffee. Less inflammation and less fat on the frame. Okay, so, well, how does one get to this magical land where everything is golden and bright? Well, what we need to do is we need to be mindful of 5 aspects: diet, exercise, sleep, stress, and detoxification. We're hosting a 6-week reset challenge for this first piece, this diet piece. If you are someone that needs to get off of this blood sugar roller coaster, that needs to get unhooked from sugar addiction, this is something that can be very, very helpful, doing reset. And what that does, it's a system using shakes and bars, but the beauty in it is that it helps shift someone from being a sugar burner to being a fat burner, okay? Additionally, there are ways to eat after that maintain this fat burning mode, which we will talk about, okay? So, what happens after that? Exercise. So a lot of people think like, oh God, I want to lose weight, so what do? I just need to like go to the gym and kill myself. I need to like work out 3 hours a day. Like if I want to get into that dress or, that bathing suit or, feel however, like I just need to hit it hard for a long time in a concentrated amount of time. And the truth is, that's not true. So what's actually most beneficial when you are desiring to lose weight and you are coming from a sugar burning mode, we're just going to assume that, is to walk, okay? 30 minutes to an hour, 5 days a week. Do that. You want to get your heart rate up a bit. You do not want to be killing yourself. And the reason why is because your body will pull from fat. It doesn't have easy access to fat. When you're a sugar burner, it's in that mode. When you want to start pulling from fat, it's really beneficial to do something that is slower, that basically enables your body to start to kind of shift more gently and pull from fat more slowly, because it's a slower, more slowly accessed fuel. Okay, when we need to sprint, we need to run away from a saber-toothed tiger, we need sugar. When we are ambling down the street, we use fat. So when you start to train your body that way, that doesn't mean that you can't do things that are more intense. We'll talk about that in time, but you need to shift your body in that mode to begin with, okay? You can add things in like high intensity intervals and circuit training and things like that, but it has to be at a slightly more strategic pace or place, okay? And we will talk about that in this 6-week challenge as well. Next up is sleep. A lot of people think that sleep is kind of like, oh, it's a luxury, you know, I can just kind of like stay up late or get up early and burn both ends of the candle and die an early death and maybe have more fat on your frame when you do. Getting at least 7 hours of sleep a night is pretty crucial. A lot of people are aware of this about their immune system, but it helps to reset hormone levels, and it additionally allows your body to release fat. That's actually when you burn fat, is when you sleep. Okay? Number 4 is stress. This is something that a lot of people just kind of suck it up and deal with, you know, whether it's a circumstance, a job, a relationship, or just how they respond to things. And so whether it's, you know, putting on a concrete crown each and every day, or having, you know, upset stomachs, or feeling really tense, or not being able to go to sleep, it's not worth it. And if vanity moves you like nothing else, like it does for me, that might be something that helps you to reevaluate choices that you're making and how you're handling them. So some things that could be helpful is basically the more you attend to sensations in your body and in the world around you versus your head, the less stressed you're going to be. And I'm sure you all are aware of that. But the more that you can do that shifts your attention from here just to the physical, the kinder you're going to be to your body. When we're in a stressed out mode, we have oodles of cortisol. A lot of people are familiar with that hormone, that it's a stress hormone. It packs on belly fat. It increases inflammation in the body, blood pressure, blood sugar. Additionally, with more cortisol, it taxes our adrenal glands, it taxes our thyroid gland, which is responsible for our metabolism. Okay? So anything you can do, whether it is here on the table, or waking up in the morning and wiggling your toes and being focused on your breathing for 10 breaths, that stuff matters, okay? And so I can appreciate having it be kind of oh, tomorrow, that's right, I need to get up and do something, kind of a situation. But the more you attend to that, the more you will feel better on the inside and look better on the outside. And last up is detoxification. And detoxification, really, I didn't know that would be helpful for fat loss, but it is. Sugar is dirty. Sugar is something that creates a lot of toxic waste when it is burned. Fat burns more cleanly. So when we are sugar burners, we are chugging away, making a lot of waste in our bodies, creating a lot of free radical damage in our bodies. And so that, in addition to the fact that we have lots of junk in our surroundings, potentially in the food that we're eating, we need support with that. So there's 2 particular supplements that I think the planet should be on. One is USANA's Multi, which helps with inflammation and detoxification, but also their liver supplement called Hepasil. And it is crazy in terms of what it helps around cholesterol and estrogen levels, which affects breast cancer and reproductive cancer with women, bloating, fluid retention, as well as switching genes on in every cell to assist with the detoxification process of your body. And the thing about detoxification, though some of us think we're like virtuous for going on a week-long juice cleanse, detoxification is a constant process. It's not once in a blue moon. It's every moment of every day. So when you're taking something with regularity that basically gets up to a certain level in your blood, you are assisting that process. And so again, it's not virtuous, it is vain, and it is smart to have less of a toxic environment in your body, a more supported environment inside your body that is going to enable you to not succumb to big deal things like heart disease and cancer, but it's also going to help you lose weight, which often is a bigger focus for people, sadly, but true. So at any rate, that's what's going to be happening during this 6-week reset challenge. So if you have a desire to change the state of affairs and to have a pretty clear map to follow, I would encourage you to do it. I would encourage you to come to the open house. I would encourage you to learn more. I would encourage you to be in touch. But I would encourage you to do it, because the thing that is amazing is that outer health is just a reflection of inner health. So when we are bloated and, heavy and feeling sluggish and not having much energy and not feeling vital, and feeling frustrated about it, it's not necessary, and it's possible to do something that actually ends up not feeling like deprivation, that ends up making you feel like, oh, look, I'm satisfied with less and I have more energy, and my joints are more comfortable and my blood pressure is lower and my waistline is slimmer, and I look more youthful and I feel even better. Like, this is fantastic. And so my message to you is that it's possible if you have a desire to do it. All right. So anyway, thank you. Love to you all. And until next time.